Watch this incredible interaction between Charlie Kirk and this pink-haired supposed Catholic, and then watch this pastor's response.
And I'm not trying to refute Christianity because I am Catholic myself. My first question is, you're taking the Bible as a fact book, which really doesn't make sense because it has like not a million, but like a lot of different authors.
God is the author, but a lot of people transcribe it.
Okay, but God is not the author. Certain people wrote the Bible.
They transcribed it, for sure.
From what?
Well, Moses heard from God and he transcribed Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. There's one author, many transcribers, but that actually proves the point of the Bible. Because if there was only one person that wrote it, then it might have been just kind of one person's opinion. Instead, you have Solomon who wrote Proverbs and Ecclesiastes, King David who wrote Psalm, and then you have Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, and then you have Paul who wrote 1st and 2nd Corinthians, Romans, and 1st and 2nd Timothy, Titus, and Jude. It kind of proves the point that all these people weren't all like working together, yet 66 different books all came to the same conclusion. That there is a God, we are not him, we're in constant rebellion against that God loves us so much because God is love, that he sent his son on a rescue mission to save us from our broken nature so that we can live forever.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but you're getting off a topic. But it doesn't all come to the same conclusion because there are multiple stories in different books, there are multiple stories of the same story.
Like what? You mean like the birth of Jesus?
Yes.
But they're not contradictory. That's actually what proves
They
the
are
point.
contradictory. Some of the stories say that it happened at a different time. Some of them say that they happened at a different place.
No, that's interesting. So that's not contradictory. That actually proves the point. So for example, if right now, God forbid, there was a big car accident and there were 5 witnesses, someone would say, well, I think he was wearing a yellow shirt. And someone would say, well, I think it was like a yellowish red shirt. And someone would say, I think the car was red. And then what the fact gatherer does is they'll see a pattern between that. Because even when you have a lot of eyewitnesses, not everyone's eyewitness will be exactly the same, but everyone will agree, oh, there was a car accident. Some of their details might have been inconsistent, which actually proves the Bible is true.
The point still stands where we are taking individual verses and we are putting them towards our core beliefs. Why are we doing that?
You're not making a bad point. We added verses, just so we're clear. In the original scriptures, there were no chapters and there are no verse numbers, okay? Well, somewhere in Leviticus, I'm able to say Leviticus 19, so we have a reference. But what is the consensus of the Bible? What do you think it is? Through all 66 books and one author, what is the story? What is it trying to tell us?
Well, the Bible should be taken as a book of literature with meaning behind some of the stories.
Okay, what do you think is the meaning of the Bible?
Generally, the meaning of the Bible is to have good morals, to treat others how you want to be treated, that kind of stuff.
So first and foremost, it's important that we get the gospel right, because if we don't, there are people out there, including ourselves, who will be duped into believing that they are right with God when in fact they are at enmity with him. You believe the wrong gospel. It doesn't matter how sincere you are in your belief. You are merely sincerely wrong.
It's actually loving to tell people the truth. Subscribe for more videos like this.